Hey everyone, and welcome back. We all know the classic underdog story of David and Goliath, the small shepherd boy, armed with just a sling and a stone, taking down the giant Philistine champion. It's a tale of courage, faith, and the triumph of the seemingly weak over the strong. But have you ever stopped to wonder? What if it went the other way? What if Goliath had won? Let's dive into that alternate timeline today. So picture this. The Valley of Elah. The Israelite and Philistine armies are at a standstill. David steps forward, the stone is slung. But this time, it misses. Or maybe it just glances off Goliath's thick helmet. The giant, enraged and insulted, closes the distance in a few massive strides. The outcome is swift and brutal. The Israelite army, watching their last hope extinguished, is utterly demoralized. What happens next? According to the terms of the duel, the Israelites would have become servants to the Philistines. The Philistine army, emboldened by their champion's victory, would likely have surged forward, routing the terrified and leaderless Israelites. This wouldn't just be a single battle lost, it would be a catastrophic national defeat. The Philistines could have pushed deep into Israelite territory, potentially capturing key cities, and even threatening the political structure of the entire kingdom. King Saul's reign was already on shaky ground. This devastating loss, a direct result of his inability to face the champion himself, would have shattered any remaining authority he had. The people's confidence would be gone. This could lead to internal rebellion, civil war, or the complete subjugation of the Israelite tribes under Philistine rule. The dream of a united and strong Israel under a single king might have died right there in that valley. And what about David? Well, in this timeline, he never becomes the hero of Israel. He doesn't go on to be a celebrated military commander, he doesn't unite the tribes, and he certainly doesn't become king. The Psalms he wrote might have been lost to history, just the songs of a forgotten shepherd boy. The entire Davidic dynasty, which is so central to the rest of the biblical narrative and has profound significance in both Judaism and Christianity, would never exist. Without King David, there's no King Solomon. Without Solomon, the first temple in Jerusalem is never built. Jerusalem itself might not have become the central, holy city that it is today. The political and religious identity of the Israelites would have developed in a radically different way, likely under the heavy cultural and religious influence of their Philistine overlords. Would the monotheistic faith we know have survived in the same way? Or would it have been diluted by the polytheistic practices of their conquerors? It's a fascinating and, frankly, a pretty dark alternate reality to consider. The victory of David wasn't just a single event. It was a pivotal moment that set in motion a chain of events that shaped the course of Western civilization. It reminds us that sometimes the course of history really can balance on a single, well-aimed stone. What do you think would have happened? Let me know your theories down in the comments. It's an incredible story to think about. If you enjoyed this journey into What If, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into history and legend. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.